Wow, it's our first nightlife since the election.
Yes, we have a president-elect.
Woohoo! It's so exciting. What did you do on election night, Kiki?
Oh, I watched. What did I do? When was it? Tuesday? Oh,
Yes,
we
2
did
days
we did
ago.
an untoward Tuesday, I think. But we didn't. We're like, take a break from your election anxiety and watch us be morons. But we did dress in red, white, and blue. And then I stayed up all night, as I always do. I did it for the last one too. Watching the coverage.
You're kind of naturally nocturnal anyway, so it's easy for you to pull an all-nighter if you need to.
Yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I never had really any doubt. Donald.
You were the most positive about it.
Yeah.
I was very skeptical even when we got North Carolina and we got Georgia and then Pennsylvania. I was still like, should I? Can I? Will we? And
So was Eugene, and I'm going, are you going to stop pouting yet? Are you done pouting? When are you going to stop being angry? Are you done? Look, Ohio, are we done being angry? No. I'm like, I'm telling you from an out, like,
wow.
I'm like sort of apolitical. Like I didn't vote, right? But from my perspective,
And we
because
won't let her hear the end of it.
exactly. Never. Like,
No. The chat will never forget.
No, they won't. I know. Good God. I am who I am. But
hey, at least we didn't lose by one. We won popular by 5 million. Had we lost it by one singular vote, I would be banging on your door right now.
If you're having election anxiety, just remember, I'm telling you, I don't see him not winning this. She win, yeah, unless they win by one vote. I said, I'm not a part of the electoral college, Chrissie.
You're New Hampshire. No, I don't think any state just has one.
But yeah,
I don't
he
know.
won by a landslide. And I just think from an outsider's perspective, I figured that how could he not have? Yeah.
It could have been fortified away. It could have been and they tried, but we had a lot of people watching a lot of the polls in a lot of the swing states, so we were like we were ready. And by we, I mean, of course, not me. I was sitting in Port Chester doing Frank Valburo's Quite Frankly show. I wasn't out there
Cool.
registering any voters. I wasn't watching any polling sites, but
you weren't flyering or
no, I didn't do anything like that.
Did you stay up all night watching the election?
Oh yeah, I didn't go to bed till like 4 easily.
Aww.
And I don't understand all these people in some of these videos that we're gonna watch. Like, I went to bed and then I woke up and she lost, and I'm like, wait, if you really cared about this election, like, why were you going to bed? Like,
well, the same
how
could be
could
said
you go to
for
bed?
the last time. That's literally what the last time. That's what Eugene even says. Or like, we went to bed and we woke up and Trump had lost. I'm like, I stayed up for it. I saw it turn.
Right. Yeah. When I say go to bed, I mean you're going to bed sooner than like 3 or 4 in the morning. Like if people are just going to bed at like 11 or 12 or like 1 even, it's like you don't even
She
care.
was never winning though. Like,
I mean, yeah, she won Iowa. I don't even know if that's typically a blue state, but of course it was like, yeah, New York, California, Colorado.
It was pretty cut and dry. I mean, it was like they knew he had won by, the early hours of the morning. Yeah. So
Sam says the reason you go to bed is because you expect them to not be able to count votes in time. Right, because they kept saying, oh, Maricopa County is going to take 10 days or some shit like that. Speaking of Sam, something arrived from him. And from his last box that he sent me, there are some things for you, Kiki, like a box of these fine drops.
Yes.
They're like the other ones, but in
fine drops are at the bottom and Skittles are on top, but I love the packaging.
It's a great, it's a great little jar. Now I have a small knife. I am not going to cut myself. Small knife.
I love your rustic looking Backdrop studio.
Oh, thank you. It is almost done. I know it's taken me like way longer than
I
it
know
should
the
have
other
to
part
put
of the
this together,
studio.
but
Yeah.
a very special mutual friend of ours made a computer for me, and I just got it.
Yes.
Yep.
It
Yep.
changed my life. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it really did. Like, I don't know what I would be doing because he could just see me with a fan and my laptop exploding. And he made one
Oh,
for Gino too. That he's
yeah.
just
He
the
told
best.
me. Actually, I don't know why I'm keeping it secret. Mr. Goodnight. He might even be in the chat.
Good night. He's right
Yeah,
there.
I sent him all the parts, and he fucking put it together, and then we met up, and he gave it to me, and we chatted. I was like, wow. We had a coffee.
He's the best.
I told him to have a baby. It was a great chat. Okay, this is from Sam. Hello, lovely lady and marvelous madam. I know I said no snacks till Christmas, but I forgot about the birthday. Oh, just a small snack pack for the occasion. Coconut treats, German hazelnut wafers. The piggy gummies were finally back in stock. At least you can have pigs and blanket again. I check every time I go. I should not eat this till my birthday. Happy birthday to the best based busty mama around. Your pal gummy guy. And a random mule sticker from a mule flipping off a hamburger.
Best based busty mama around. The
All the
alliteration
things.
is wonderful.
Ooh, knoppers. These
What?
are great. I'll save a knopper for you, Kiki. Pair of knoppers.
Sexual. Love it.
Ooh, vanilla bean coconuts.
Cool.
Oh, and piggy gummies.
They're little
Red Virgo.
pig.
Red Virgo.
How cute.
They're little pigs. And a sticker. I always like a sticker moment. Oh, thank you, Sam. You're the best. I'm gonna wait to eat these to my birthday. Beep, beep, boop, boop. I'll leave that there.
Oh, yes. Our birthdays are coming up.
Oh my gosh. I have a very unsexy birthday this year. My birthday's on a Monday.
Mine's on a Wednesday. Yeah.
When you have a Monday birthday, it's just like, all right, try again next year. Why bother? Wednesday is also like, okay.
Hump day.
Yeah. It's not Monday and Tuesday birthday. It's like, why bother?
Yeah.
But
the passage of time.
The time is passing. But this is going to be a great show tonight. This is a special nightlife edition of Liberal Meltdown and Tears. Sure, we can critique outfits, but mostly
reactions and their outfits while they react.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
And subscribe. Now let's laugh at some batshit crazy people together.
I just off the Young Turks show.
Okay, Cenk Uygur is if there was going to be a poster boy for high blood pressure, it would be Cenk Uygur. He is. I've never seen him smile. He's wound very tightly.
He looks like he's been holding his breath for minutes at a time or something. And I tried to watch this. I'm not familiar with him, but to be honest, I couldn't tell which side he was on. I'm like, who is he angry at?
He's a liberal. But I think he's probably angry at the Democratic Party for how they went about everything, basically.
Oh yeah.
Right, lit into the Democratic Party. Bunch of losers, corporate Democrats. I hate them. They've cost us election after election. They're corrupt.
Other than this election, you won last time, so.
And they lost, it looks like, to a syphilitic clown, total moron, con man, Donald Trump. So if you lose to a buffoon like Donald Trump twice,
oh boy,
what does that make you?
Hold up my TikTok in case we can watch videos from there.
What did you do?
I just pulled up my TikTok. I just saw your message.
Oh, awesome.
In case we need some, but
This is your classic news desk, MSNBC. Of course, none of these women are showing cleavage because, why would they? Why would they give us a little treat on election night?
well, okay. If I'm being nice, I'm really loving this hair, the short blonde sort of Maryland thing. Everybody else looks like one, other than the Botox, they look like one step from the grave because maybe
70 million plus that will be voting for a man who said he was going to assassinate for treason the chairman of the Joint Chiefs because he didn't support him on January the 6th, who said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad, 9 guns pointed and shooting at her face. A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview. A man who said he was going to be a dictator from day one. A man who said he was going to terminate.
He's just pulling stuff out of his ass. I think this is Chuck Scarborough.
What does
the Constitution
NAVO stand for, I wonder?
I don't know.
A man who said he was going to use the army and he was going to use the National Guard on his political opponents.
Oh, you mean the way like you guys tried to throw him in jail many times?
Really could go
back to your library, Squidward. I don't understand what's happening here. When he spoke that way, I mean, I can't even listen. I just see it's just melting man being upset. Yeah, I don't know.
Day, and yet you talk to Trump voters and they'll go, he didn't say that. Wait, no, I didn't hear him. And then you say, well, here's the quote, and then they'll go, yeah, he didn't mean that. So there's something far more long-lasting than just Donald Trump, the candidate. There is a sort of Russian embrace of disinformation.
Russian. Everything's Russian.
A radical devaluing of truth.
I didn't watch this all night. I'm like, my skin is crawling, and it's just been 2 minutes.
I can't. All I can see is his nose and his windswept hair. I've heard nothing.
He doesn't even appreciate that he has good hair.
Over the last 9 to 10 years, and a complete ignorance on civics and what the term Madisonian democracy even means, what checks and balances even means, what judicial review even means, what the rule of law even means.
Everyone's thinking, I don't know what those words mean.
Yeah, I know. Here. Honestly, shut up, you boring, spooky scientist. Say something funny. I don't know what. I have no idea.
Yeah, say something funny would be
How
good.
do we, as a nation, even post-Trump, how do we reach those Americans who apparently didn't go to civics class?
He doesn't even look
apparently didn't learn the basics.
Not to fall asleep. He's like,
this guy's like, when is he gonna stop talking?
He's neither smiling or frowning.
No, he's just straight face emoji. Mm-hmm.
Nice tie, very crisp white shirt, good hair.
Basics of this Constitution, and have just been overwhelmed with disinformation over the past 9 years.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who...
Okay, to Jen Psaki's credit, she does look better looking after leaving the White House. Yeah, red hair, red bob, and she's in white. She looks a little cuter since leaving the White House. I don't know.
I was going to say,
why.
Very chic outfit. I hate a weird black belt. Why you're sitting? Why even put it there? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
But very hair. She looks really great. Love the shoulder pads. This woman, love a smart blazer. I'm not so sure about the red take on the Cruella hair. And then here's little man with no tie. Okay.
Yeah. Why are they trying to go casual? Like, keep the tie. Stay serious.
Owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
This on this set numerous times is that you have a state.
Oh, like Bill Gates didn't have a direct line to the Oval Office. Come on.
Where you've got a 6-week abortion.
Okay, what do we think? This is an actual outfit here. Purple top, purple and beige blouse.
I never mind purple, but that is a radioactive sort of purple hue.
It's like Barney. That's Barney purple right there.
But I don't mind that she went for a bright color. I don't know what I don't even know how to critique this.
It looks like she shaved her hair into her hairline. It looks like she just like
that's confusing, but yeah. And she maybe we could do something with the brows too.
Like put them there. Yeah, draw them on.
Or 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not.
Say what you want, but like Trump's not really in office yet. So lost any. Believe me, it's not my favorite subject because that kind of freaks me out too. But he's not even in office yet. So what did we lose yet?
Nothing is lost. It's still up to the states. And Trump even said in October he does not want to ban abortion. That is widely known.
Yeah. Oh, right, because it's up to the states now, and but some states did say no, right?
So if you live in very liberal state like New York, like California, like Colorado, no problem. You can get as many abortions as you want, probably as late as you want. Yeah, later than you should.
We could put abortion in t-shirt guns and just put them into crowds. It's just a joke. Not a. You can have as many as you want. Abortion,
just as many, one after another.
Putting in place,
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't mean like the fetuses. I meant
you mean
an abortion card for you. Here's one for you.
Although I'm sure Planned Parenthood does probably own something like that.
Re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman.
She's like, I don't understand. If you're a white woman, your favorite thing is abortion, right?
And this will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patient.
Abortion is no one's favorite thing. The term pro-abortion is no one is like, yay, that's the best thing in life.
There are women that are pro-abortion. There are women, unless it's all just a big act for social media, celebrating their abortions.
Well, that's why they call it pro-choice, not pro-death by abortion. Like, no. I mean, unless you're a politician, I do think, and I heard someone talk about this, just some lady on TikTok. They were interviewing people outside of, I don't know, like the New York Times or something the morning after the election. She said, I'm sort of in the center, but I think that the Democrats ran on, gay rights, which is a big, that's an important thing, and women's rights and a lot of abortion, but they didn't, they didn't really think about, she should have gone on Joe Rogan, to be honest. If you wanted to reach out to, cis white males, then that's it. But those things don't affect all of America. So they focus too much on that.
Yeah. It's definitely not more important and more pressing than the economy, than inflation, than immigration.
Right.
Patriarchy. And, God bless Shannon Watts, who has tried to have that conversation. But if people aren't receptive to it, and if people vote more.
This woman is always nasty, and that comes out in her looks.
Yeah, Joy Reid, she's a real piece of work. Oh, okay. So we've got like a red outfit here. Yeah, you know what? Just because it's election night doesn't mean you have to wear red or blue.
Well, Jill Biden to vote wore a all red, actually. Gino thinks that that's some sort of signal to something. And I went, like, she has a stylist. They probably just went, Jill, you're wearing red today. But he's like, no, I love Jill Biden.
It's the right-wing dog whistle, isn't it? It's like maybe Joe voted for Trump. He hates Kamala.
You have to ask Eugene about it, but he thinks it's like this whole signal. We came in and we did what was asked of us, and now fuck you. I'm
like, yeah, I could see that.
Maybe, but Now you know what? Eugene Bisconti, I never thought I'd see the day. He's the biggest Jill Biden fan, Dr. Jill Biden fan you'd ever see.
Doctor. Oh boy. Yeah, seafoam green.
That's a cute
you know what?
color on her.
It's a cute color, but you know what? Not appropriate for November. I think you can get it with red. I think you can get it with purple, but this is a spring color. This is a summer color.
It does complement her hair very well.
Mm-hmm.
If I weren't thinking twice, I'd think that was a Fox News lady.
Or, party line, or more on race than on gender and on protecting their gender. There's really not much more that you can do but tell people what the risks are and leave it to them to do the right thing.
Progressive pocket. You're saying, wow, 65% of the vote, 66 if you round up. That's great.
Oh my God.
73%. And the math, 157,000.
Okay, so they're comparing
to 103. Well, again, we got 30% of the votes still to come in, and maybe the percentages change as well. Maybe all the votes that are out are from the campus.
This is a funny moment.
And it juices up the number a little bit. But if you're looking at...
I'm here in Washington at a watch party. There's lots of Democrats here.
This is funny.
And I have to say, a lot of them are starting to go home. And there's a lot of sad faces downstairs. I'm with one of those voters now. How do you feel about the election results so far?
Honestly, I'm kind of bored.
She's bored because she's not winning. Because her car wash hair is starting to unbraid itself.
It's not long enough. Quite. It's pretty.
Oh, right. It's just over her boobs. Okay. I thought it was all the way down.
Betwixt her legs, right?
Oh, I didn't even see these. Oopsie. Stooky D nuts. I get lost in your eyes, Keanu.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Me too.
Eric Heffelfinger, gonna be real fun seeing how they try and spin it when no federal abortion ban happens. They'll still believe that there is one. They don't need facts.
That's great news to me. Just that
there was never going to be a federal abortion ban. That was not even in play.
Again,
Trump is like a 90s liberal. He never would have gone for that. Spectral Citizen, people are saying Biden pulled a Kaiser Sose. What do you ladies think? I don't even know what that reference means. I know I should.
I know. Is it Kaiser roll? Like that's a bread product. But I don't know.
Criminal mastermind who poses as a petty criminal. I don't know what that means. What the hell does it mean?
What is the definition?
Or the Kaiser Sose? It's I don't know, a fictional character and the main antagonist in The Usual Suspects. I don't even think I saw that movie.
I didn't either.
I know. This is something we should know.
$5 more and make another reference, and we'll see if we know.
Oh God. Kentucky Tim, thanks for the yellow boy. Let's get that party started. Hail my favorite foreign country milker watchers.
Milkers.
Yeah,
we'll probably not see too many milkers on this edition, but
the milkers should be. I know. Mickeline, your mom's in the chat. It's a movie reference.
Yes, mommy. I never saw Usual Suspects.
I didn't either. I know.
We'll watch it for next time.
It's a 90s classic. I know. Believe me, if you were to ask Frank how many like crucial movies I had not seen when I started dating him, it was like an embarrassing amount. So
no, there are movies that are crucial to you that you've seen, and then
right, exactly. Have you seen Center Stage? That's crucial to me.
Dance? No, you probably haven't.
Dance, whatever you feel, just dance it.
Exactly. Are you obsessed with Signs like me? No.
There. Okay, this lady.
This is America, so oh my gosh. The black woman didn't win.
She's not black.
You're bored. Are you worried?
Worried about America?
About Trump winning?
No. It wouldn't be the first time a rich white man wins, so it's okay. It's gonna be the same as it always is.
Kamala had way more money behind her in her campaign.
And what do you think her husband is? Yeah,
way more money plus all of Biden's war chest. Okay,
I think people that were voting for Kamala, I think they knew she didn't even really. I don't even think she knew. She knew what was going to go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's shocked, right?
They kept saying, "Oh, it's gonna be really, really close," and then as soon as the results started to come in, it was like, "Oh, oh, oh,
No. Well,
oh, well."
it's fine.
And why do you think it looks
But she's very salty.
like the race is going in his direction?
Oh, because of the economy and people don't know how it works. So they just vote for how their purse feels. And that's what we're seeing today.
Yeah, how your purse feels is how the economy works. Things are more
purse feels
expensive.
Leather. I don't know.
If your purse is empty, the economy is bad.
Do you think that Kamala will win? Do you think she's got any chance at this point?
And she hasn't had a chance since Joe Biden stepped down. Honestly, in my opinion, she didn't have a chance.
So.
But you know, she can put up a good fight, I guess. That's what we do.
You don't sound too optimistic.
No, I was never optimistic. In America,
Exactly.
optimism
Then
is
leave.
not recommended. But
Threatening to move out of America is not a personality. That's not but people think it is.
We'll all go back.
You're not
to
cool. You're
you
not
won't-
cool just because you're threatening to move. No one will miss you. Go, move. Maybe your family will care, but nobody else.
I mean, hey, we'll live another day.
So you think that she may not win because she's a black woman?
Oh, she definitely won't win because she's a black woman.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
These Democratic leaders are
necessarily. I think that
She's just a bad candidate.
Right. I think people would be really happy to see a female president, a black female president, if it were not somebody who was crowbarred in and like by sleight of hand when Joe Biden was shitting too many diapers to just moved on in. Like I don't even think she believed in it. So it'll come. One day it'll come.
are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class.
So
they go in there like, oh, donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad. I'm Kamala Harris. I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you? And they say, oh, Jake, you're too angry. Too angry? What? You think?
I mean, there's a shift right. And then there's a shift to Trump. And shifting to Trumpism.
Good outfit.
And you know, I'm looking at a lot of things, especially after David talked about looking at counties and you know how Trump is gaining on what he did in 2020. And to me, I'm mystified in some ways. Simply because we're talking about a twice impeached, 4 times indicted, convicted on 34 felony counts, former president.
Yeah, you guys care about that. You guys think all that stuff is real. The average American doesn't care about any of that. Doesn't think any of that's
especially
real.
a non-political, non-voter like me. I completely that slipped my mind totally.
Because none of that stuff, even if it was warranted, like none of that affects the everyday American.
He didn't spend a day in jail or anything.
Trump's
did he?
lawfare and legal woes doesn't like. I'm not reminded of that every time I go to like buy groceries. So that's why people don't.
You have
care.
to remember too. I mean, one of our presidents jizzed on a lady in the
stuck a cigar in her puss.
Yeah, so I don't think we have a great track record with I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that bad. He didn't even sit in jail for one day. So is it right? No. But it doesn't shock me. That's why I forgot about it. So
yeah.
That's one bucket. Then in another bucket, you have all of the things he's been saying on the campaign trail that gets to the decency that the woman was talking about in that last report and how she wanted to vote for Vice President Harris because she didn't like that Madison Square Garden rally. I am mystified that despite all of that,
been mystified
he's
twice.
Gaining support compared to 2020.
He's doing
and it gets back to something I said earlier at some point, one of the hours ago, that who are we as a country? And we're starting to find out. And from what I'm seeing right now, I'm not sure I like it.
I think it's most important to remember is the people who said that he was a Hitler lover weren't Democrats. They were Republicans. People who said that he was a fascist weren't Democrats. They were Republicans who worked for him. And so it's not.
What are these yellow ribbons
these elite
for?
Democrats over here.
I don't know.
Poisoning the well.
Retardation awareness within journalism.
You got a pretty broad consensus from Chomsky to the Cheneys, that was very, very concerned and remains concerned. And so I think it's not just on us to stop calling names. I think it's up to him to.
I do like it's easy to dress well when you're a man. You just need a jacket and a tie.
Really, I mean, people tailor that shit to them. It's great.
Mhm.
This man is a little boxy over here. This man, that's a good
Yeah,
looking
you're right.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
He
too
just-
boxy, a
wait,
little
I
too
know.
shouldery.
Yeah, it's a little too much space over here. Maybe he's hiding a little water weight or something. But
Looks like there's a hanger in there still.
yeah, and his weird hanky is not folded correctly.
No, it's not tucked in. Oh, thank you, Magnum Norse, for becoming a new member. I'm mystified that this guy pretends to be a dude.
I'm quite mystified that I
There's
am
so much mist.
This is mist.
Okay, this is funny to watch the mainstream media meltdown, but it's not as fun for like picking at it.
What news medium did you watch for the election?
I watched a combination of Charlie Kirk and I watched Timcast because they were down in Nashville at the Daily Wire studios. And I enjoyed Charlie Kirk's live stream because he had Jack Posobiec on, and both Charlie and Jack were getting like live updates from their people, their contacts on the ground. They had people, which is like pretty cool. And it's definitely a great sign for just the continuation of the demolition of the legacy media. Like we just really don't need them anymore, which is why
You want to know what another criticism of Kamala was that I heard, that she spent too much time getting like celebrities to endorse her. And a lot of Americans, they're like, as much as we love celebrities, we don't, what does George Clooney have to do with me? He has a tequila brand and he's married to a beautiful lawyer. He's George Clooney. That's not me. Right. So she gets all these endorsements from celebrities, but she could have gone on Joe Rogan. And I'm not his biggest fan. I very rarely listen, but you gotta kind of be more with the people. Go on the host of Fear Factor show. Show people that like you're one of them.
Yep. Exactly, Kiki. There was a reporter on the ground. I forget where the clip is. Maybe I'll find it. But there were some young people, some Gen Zs, and they were saying, well, the main reason they didn't vote for Kamala is because she didn't go on Rogan, and they would have liked to hear what she,
I would have loved that.
Gotten to know her.
She wasted her time going on Stern, who just kissed her ass, and like I used to love Howard, but I don't know where he's gone. Also, I think this is the real April's here. Hi, April.
Oh,
darling.
The real. I say the real April.
It's the real April. I
real
think it is. I just talked to her. I hope
you're doing good.
Good.
Chris Thompson with a yellow boy. We have been unburdened by what has been and what will never be. I just unfriended an idiot for asking where my line of communism is. Hunting illegals for sport.
Somebody asked you that, Chris? That's horrible. They're not a friend to you.
Where my line of communism is. Hunting illegal. That's so retarded. That's so stupid. That's a stupid person.
That's where, nobody would do such a thing.
Isabella Live. Chrissy in chat, stand with Trump.
Look at
that. Look at that. Okay.
He'll be just fine.
With deeds show that he's not going to be those things.
Well, having said that, what percentage is reporting in North Carolina? 76% reporting. You're down by 7. You're in a world of trouble. You're like, yes, it matters which counties, but you're still in a world of trouble. and in so much trouble that one of the organizations has already called it. Okay, now let's go to Georgia.
Yeah. By the way, Iowa has been called by CNN at
I'm
least.
sorry, this man. It close up on him. He looks like he's suicidal, and he's
What
got
is
his
this
little
guy's
I voted-
hairline?
He's got his I voted sticker on, and is just so upset. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, his
This
hairline
one over
is
here.
it looks a little strange. Yeah, look at that. It kind of
Oh.
like goes out and curves back in, almost like
Yeah.
like Dracula, like a vampire's hairline.
Yeah, he's got some power alleys going on, and I just love
Power
his little
alleys?
I voted sticker.
I voted. Look, everyone.
Look, it's not going the way I thought it would. And he has too
But
much
I
highlight on
voted.
his nose and forehead, probably. But poor
Yeah,
guy.
they just gotta powder these guys up, and they're good.
Yeah. By the way, Iowa has been called by CNN at least for Trump.
Iowa called for Trump, so there goes that nonsense. I'm gonna I'm getting revved up here on a significant rant. So because Kamala Harris is not winning, and the people who thought that Kamala Harris was.
Thank you for watching.
Oh no, I was excited for that rant, Chunk.
Yeah, I'm about to start ranting. Okay, fine, sire.
Okay, here's a thread of various melties. It's okay. Has Gino been watching a lot of liberal meltdowns?
No, he's still melting down. And I said, the outcome that you wanted happened. I don't understand.
What is he
why
upset
you're
about
still-
then?
Honestly, I have, but what transpired before, I guess. It's like, well,
Okay.
I'm like, all right. Chill out.
Yeah, just take a
deep
W.
breath.
Take a W for now. And you know what? Because people are already talking about that. So
Right. I'm like, I said to him, I'm like, are you done pouting? He's about to make his speech. Are you done pouting? No. It's going to be all right. But yes, he's still screaming about it. He's out for blood. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's going to be all right.
Oh no. Sorry, I don't sleep
You're a
anymore.
mother. It's okay
Baby
to yawn.
takes all my sleep and brains. Okay.
Mhm.
Thread, TikTok and social media react to Kamala crash and fail predictions. Oh goodness. This looks like Harry Sisson. I don't even know if that's
So
him.
the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And
Is he even One Direction?
it's
You
not
look like a
final,
member.
But
Please.
I just wanted to say,
Are you
that
even? Are you
America
old enough
failed
to
women
vote?
tonight, primarily, Trump has insulted women, berated them.
That's why we like
has been
him.
Found liable in court for assaulting a woman.
No, he hasn't.
And he took women's reproductive rights away.
No, he hasn't.
And instead of standing up to that, people voted for it.
He's retarded.
And
he's a retarded young
we failed
person.
our daughters.
You are
our mothers,
10 years old.
our sisters. our
Your
wives.
mother is not getting an
Tonight.
abortion,
America.
okay? If you're like your personal mother is not getting abortions anymore. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
and he's been. I think both sides have been poisoned by TikTok, social media, the media, everything. So, also, all right, frat boy. Like, if you're even in college, I'm almost offended by you being concerned about my reproductive rights. Okay, like
It's
that's
a little
weird.
too much of a male feminist thing.
It's very odd, right? But it's
It
fine.
is.
America failed them. We failed them. It is unfortunately the reality of the situation. So I'm sorry to everybody out there who will be impacted by what may come.
He's got the I'm sorry for being a
So,
cis male
The
thing.
election.
Yes, yeah.
I don't mind it because I'm like, ooh, it's fine. But
Soy
why?
boy apology
Go away.
face. Yeah.
With his coiffed hair. That's interesting.
Yeah, the only thing I can compliment him on is his hair. His
I just
his
love that he,
Christopher
yeah.
his Christopher Robin boy next door hair.
I love that he uttered the words One Direction. He literally, he looks like from a boy band.
He does.
It's not that doll. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm gonna go dye my hair black again.
It's just this does, and I did have like I feel bad for everyone in life, literally, Chrissy. I'm always on the underdog side.
You shouldn't. It's exhausting to feel bad for everyone.
And it really does exhaust me. But it's not that she was a woman. I think the country is ripe for a woman president. It's just not this one right now. And
No.
wouldn't have wanted that. Yeah.
Right. People act like because the two worst women candidates both lost that we would never have one. No, Hillary is a literal demon and a criminal. And Kamala was very much a DEI hire, not prepared. I don't even think wanted this job.
I don't even think her heart was in it. She just giggled her way through, and they crowbarred her in. And so when the right woman comes, we'll vote for her. If there's a lady I like, I'll go vote. But next time I'll vote. Maybe.
Really?
We'll see. Unless she wants to take my, unless she's, I don't know. We'll see.
I think that's impossible. I just don't think that's going to happen.
My boyfriend's in the living room watching the results while I'm crying in the bathroom.
And he probably doesn't even know I'm crying right now. Kiana, when did this trend of filming yourself crying start? Like, why? I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but I was raised to not put my worst moments out for the world to see.
You're German, and you would like us to believe that you never shed tears. Fuck, I have a reel. After I saw the movie, I can't even remember what it was. But I was in the bathroom at the movie theater. And I was like, but it was more of a joke. But it did make me cry. I've done this, but not for something like this. Sometimes people look beautiful crying. Her, maybe not so much. I would have.
It's one thing to be
a little dry shampoo in, but
doing a live stream and you talk about something,
and you are overwhelmed
and you start
with
crying.
emotion.
Yeah,
Right.
we've both done that. But to specifically turn your camera on because you are crying or about to cry is weirdly narcissistic, and it's like you don't have a friend that you can call. You have to just cry to the internet and then upload it and then wait for positivity.
Never in my life. Right. That means you don't have enough friends. But never in my life during something as serious to some people as an election. And I don't even listen, I cry over everything. I can't. I don't know. I'm part German and I literally never shed tears. See? They don't.
You know, I cry over spilt breast milk. That's a thing.
I'm sure. Exactly. That's not just spilt milk. It's spilt liquid gold.
Yes, you get it. Okay, this one looks angry.
Y'all want to violate my stuff? I don't give a fuck about none of that because all the people that's violating my freaking live right now are Trump supporters.
Oh.
Y'all the only ones happy about this shit right now. Y'all the only ones. Y'all see I got my blue on. I done cried so fucking much that my blue went up. And I have to wear red because this is my freaking job. If I didn't have to wear this stupid ass color, I wouldn't be wearing it. Trust and believe me.
What is her job?
Trust
If she has to
and
wear
believe.
red?
I hate red.
Are those smocks, like medical smocks?
Maybe she works at like I don't know.
Chick-fil-A?
Red Lobster.
Red so fucking much. Right now, I don't even know what
she's a nurse. But
Yeah,
you
maybe
wouldn't.
she's a
They
nurse.
don't make you. They don't make. It looks like scrubs, but they don't make you wear a certain color, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Are there medical people in the chat? Does the hospital you work at tell you what color to wear?
No,
wonder.
sometimes the ladies have like leopard smocks
Yeah.
or whatever you call it, scrubs or
Scrubs.
polka dot ones. Yeah.
I've never hated red so much in my life until now. I hate red. Hate the fact that I have to wear this color today. I really do. Because I don't represent Trump at all. Go try.
Girlfriend, I don't think anyone's gonna see you with your bovine looking nose ring and gigantic hoop earrings and think that you are a Trump supporter. Don't worry about that.
Bovine mean like cow? Is that
yeah?
like a bull? Yes.
Yeah. And the blue eyeshadow actually does not look great on her.
Honey, you gonna say we'll see if you still scream "Go Trump" in the next few fucking months.
I just don't let this. I don't think anything in your life should affect you this much that doesn't I guess it directly has to do with us in a sense, but like
they're led to believe that it really is so personal. Like, here's what I wish is that the people that are so upset that Trump won, like, I wish there were a setting for them at the gas pump where they can continue to pay outrageous gas prices while the rest of us can enjoy cheaper gas. Like, if you're so upset about it, you should be able to pay more if that's what you want.
Say? I mean, the price of eggs. Well, here's the eggs for people that,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is performative. It's not real emotion because she may not realize maybe something good will come out of him winning. I remain optimistic, but
this because you're not mentally ill, Keanu. You're like, these people are heavily propagandized.
We'll see. All y'all said "Go Trump." We'll see if y'all still screaming that. We'll see, because I bet you won't, because that man about to walk up in that White House. And he about to tear shit up. He about to tear shit up.
She's pretty funny.
It's about to be so much police brutality.
Police
It's
brutality.
so many black men being pulled over and gunned down for no freaking reason. It's about to be so much unnecessary white racism. And guess what? This is gonna get
that's the police force. If Kamala had won, then I don't think there'd be a big difference in the
police are already barely doing their jobs.
Right. They need to
The rules have been changed so that like police can't do certain holds. They can barely touch people anymore.
Right. That's why it's my dream, like Brent from Howard Stern. I would love to make a citizen's arrest.
Yeah.
This is a citizen's arrest. Stop now. They're like, get the fuck away from me. Okay. Carry on your way.
I probably couldn't physically do a citizen's arrest, but maybe like with backup.
Passed. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. It's gonna get looked past with him in office. Oh, white privileges is gonna be so high right now. And it's so sad.
Don't think that way.
It's so sad. Y'all really voted for a man to control our pussies. Y'all really voted for a man that want to make sure your ass can't never get an abortion.
It's
She's
so
got
sad.
moxie. I gotta hand it to her. She definitely
I feel
does.
sad for these people that they actually believe the things they're saying.
Y'all voted for a man, so if you get raped, you have to keep that baby.
She acts like a lot of these women act like they don't know what birth control is.
It's true. Right? Yeah. Paragard, ladies.
Yeah, if you must sleep around, get on board with birth control. It's not hard.
Y'all voted for a man who's going to keep track of every miscarriage and pregnancy.
That is another
goes,
mainstream media lie.
That happens.
Why would he keep track of that?
A man controlling our pussies. A man.
It creeps.
Okay, who don't even care.
It creeps me out too. Any bodily thing. It does creep me out. It feels to me like, I've said this before, it shouldn't even be in government. Abortion, I think no one's pro-abortion. People are pro-choice. I don't think this woman is knowing what it means. I just think if anybody needed to or wanted to within the appropriate time to have an abortion, but I'm hoping Trump isn't going to take that away. But the misconception is that
he doesn't want to do a federal ban on abortion. He said that. He said that many times. Very publicly.
And I hope that that's not the case. But I get right in her way. I understand what she's talking
this
about.
woman acts like Trump wants to take away birth control. Like, just get on birth control.
What sense does that make? Right. I'm sure.
there's nobody like forcing you to be pregnant.
Kids don't even know shit about carrying kids. Y'all let hip control our bodies. I'm a lesbian. I don't have those issues with abortion and all of that. But
why do you care? You're a lesbian, so you shouldn't be mad about the last 45 seconds of what you've been talking about.
For a fact, people get raped on a daily basis, and for them to be forced to carry kids, it's sick.
I hope to God. I mean, I don't think that's happening. Yeah,
no,
at all. And if it were, then I would literally. That would not be okay.
No one is
I would have gone and voted if that were the case, but
no one is being forced to. This is another lie that they tell very brainwashed people on the left, is that they're being.
I wonder
that you're going to be raped, you're going to be forced to carry the baby. It's like they just want people afraid, which is sad.
I wonder how much of a following she had. I wonder, or did she just do this for her friends? Or
I don't know.
She's a nurse, remember?
Right. Oh my God.
The hospital of
it's sick.
Red Club.
It's very sick. I'm not responding to any of y'all because y'all don't get under my skin. If you're not for Kamala, I don't give a fuck about y'all. It is what it is. And if you're saying MAGA, you're a fucking maggot. You're a maggot.
MAGA. Okay.
I think she should run. She has catchphrases and things. Something to consider. Oh, I saw that too.
I'm scared to go to sleep.
Scared to go to sleep. Oh.
I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
This is sad. I'm actually like, I can't even make fun of this woman because you're so misinformed that you actually think you're gonna wake up a slave. Like what?
And you know what I say too? Like we don't. I mean, she's genuinely upset. And call it misinformation or whatever. We're not in her experience. And in her experience, this is what she's going through right now. But yes, if she maybe knew that, well, I don't even know what she's crying about.
If she were better informed, she wouldn't be this upset. If she were better informed, she'd be thrilled. She'd be like, wow, I can afford groceries again.
Yeah. You're not wrong there.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries. But this could
same nose piercing.
This could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind.
What part of
and
okay?
This
is where this gets me. Number one, your cardigan, no bueno. Number two. Now what marginalized group, I wonder, is she part of? Is she a lesbian?
The thing is, in America, no one is marginalized.
Well, she's talking about her parents. I can 100% understand. Like my brother, for example, I don't walk around in his shoes or his boyfriend's shoes or whatever. And it not hurt him to the point of like, I will never speak to you again and I will go on TikTok and cry. But it in his mind, and maybe it is true, he doesn't feel like safe in a Trump establishment. And I can't tell
like
him
a Trump restaurant or bar or something.
No, not like he frequents Trump biker bars all the time and he should be welcome. No, I'm teasing. Just like he feels that it seems like the sky is falling and they're going to take gay rights away and things like that.
Again, it's like he's misinformed and he's not. If he truly is afraid, it's because he's misinformed. No one is trying to take away gay marriage. No one is trying to take away gay people's right to employment, health insurance. No rights are being taken away.
But maybe the temperature of the country sort of makes him not like he's gonna lie awake at night for forever. But I understand that if this were but she's a white brunette, lady. If she's a lesbian, it's different for lesbians. I feel like I feel like I don't walk around in her shoes either. But she needs to cool it down a little bit. But I do understand the being kind of angry with parents and being like, "Oh, it hurt me so bad."
Yeah,
but I
Trump
don't
was
think
the
my
first
brother would ever
candidate
take
to openly. Trump
Yeah.
was the first candidate to openly support gay marriage in 2016. Trump has also done the most for Black people. So I don't know where the fear.
I think it's the people
coming
that
from.
support him that scares people. And again, I don't know, but this woman, I'm not sure. I would love to know if what her story is.
I guess
but-
people who support Kamala kind of scare me. So
yeah,
I'm more like afraid for how they live their lives, not because I feel like how they're gonna affect me. I feel bad for them, honestly.
Trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's like religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it like
I'm
breaking
sorry.
me.
Yeah, I would never do a dark shirt under a light cardigan.
Yeah, it is. Please, she needs to just please. All right, sweet. We'll follow you. All right, lady. But get over it.
Oh, she'll be okay. Focus on losing a couple lbs. You'll be okay,
Me and my
Melissa.
parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends.
But
lives
again, like I say this
That's
mildly
horrible.
about my brother being kind of like, okay, but I accept it's not like we're never gonna spend Christmas together again. It's just like it's something that he thinks about. He would never go and do this. And what is she crying about exactly? That
And,
her
like, what are
parents
they-
voted and did their civic duty and chose Trump, and somehow that affects you.
And what is it? What would a gay person actually be concerned about? Because it's not like his relationship, like I'm thinking about your brother. His relationship with his family, you guys won't change. He's
We're
not going
ride
to
or
suddenly.
die. Right.
So he's not the relationship he has with his friends is not going to change. He's not. What is he afraid he's going to be instantly fired from his job because he's gay? That's something.
no,
So I don't know what he thinks is going to change in his life.
They believe that
they'll be treated differently.
The protections that have been put in place by like a more liberal government are going to be taken away for gay people. And
What
I
does he
don't
say?
know.
What specifically is going to be taken away?
And again, since I'm a political layman, I couldn't tell you. It would be a really interesting conversation if you guys talked. And he would love you. You would love him. Like
I do love him. And that's
Yeah.
why I think a lot of people are just worrying unnecessarily. I
And
think
his
the mainstream
boyfriend
media
has
has
more-
fueled these fears.
Yes. And his boyfriend has a more positive attitude and he's doing fine. He's not, gonna jump off a cliff. But I get sometimes there are people, sometimes people think the sky is falling, and I just go, we're trying to enjoy life, not endure it. So
right.
We're gonna take it a day at a time and see what happens. And in the meantime, wear a nice outfit. This is a terrible sweater.
It is. It's just gonna add bulk. Magnum Norris, make men again. MMA. Mitchell Arnold. All right, frat boy, if that is your real name. Southeastern Kaiju. I voted for Trump and defended women's spaces. Thank you, Southeastern Kaiju.
That's lovely.
Chris Thompson. I haven't seen a man beat a woman this bad since the Olympics. Russell Hall. That is someone you don't want serving your food until she calms down. Mitchell Arnold. American voters don't have a problem with women candidates. They have a problem with see you next Tuesdays. I think Tulsi could win in a couple cycles. Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Tulsi Gabbard. She was a Democrat. She kind of officially left. She did run. God,
I've heard the name. I love somebody that like jumps ship. That's cool.
Oh yeah, switches teams. Yeah, she's officially come over to the Republican side. I think she may be getting a cabinet position. We'll see.
Oh.
Kentucky Tim, ladies of style, have my first California. What? Caligoniata? I don't understand that word. For a nephew and bride. So Need a high-end white shirt. Leaning Banbera, but pricey. Recommendations appreciated. Google Banbera linen to see the current top. These sound like fancy brands, Tim. I would just say, like, make sure it doesn't have stains on it. I don't know, and is tailored to your body.
He needs Banbera linen for what?
I don't know. I don't know what a Caligoniata is.
All I see are quilts. Oh, I see. Okay, I see a blazer.
It's a Mexican. Is it a Mexican wedding? Oh, you're gonna be playing like in a mariachi band.
Well, you can't go wrong with like it looks like tweed.
Oh, a Caligoniata are nocturnal tours through the narrow alleys of the historic center of Guanajuato, in which a group of musicians and singers known as Estudiantina accompany the participants while they visit the most emblematic places of the city. Oh, that's kind of cute, like a little sing-along.
So yeah, get it from what you're saying. So I need a high-end white shirt. Okay, you can't go wrong with a crisp white shirt. Just go to your local, Nordstrom or
yeah,
pick that out. Leaning Banbera, but pricey. Okay, that's the
brand?
kind of white shirt. White shirt, you could get one from, a Neiman Marcus or whatever. It doesn't have to be the brand. And then, looks like the Banbera linen. Yeah, it's like tweed. Order one online even, or have it tailored if it's a special event.
Yeah, you know what? If it's a special event and you're not worried about saving money or spending money, YOLO.
Yes. You only get one mariachi band moment, I think.
Yeah. Mitchell Arnold, over 50% of white women apparently like the idea of a man controlling the pussies, exceedingly untoward. A man. No one is controlling your pussy, but you are. But you, the owner. You control who you sleep with, who you don't sleep with. You can watch your cycle so you know when you're fertile, when you're not fertile.
The moon, the tides, the whole thing. I get it. Right. It's not controlling a pussy. It's just anything bodily function wise that it just creeps some people out. So I get it, but I don't. Right.
Night Owl, Kiki, you were optimistic that Trump would win, and it paid off. Please don't ever lose your marvelous optimism. Yeah.
I love you, Night Owl. And if I had gone and voted for him, he would have lost. I assure you. It's just my luck. So
Nicholas Gurr, nobody wants their stinking asses anyway. Mark Zart with the yellow boy. Good evening, Chrissie and Keanu. How are you doing this evening? The past couple of days have been great watching all the meltdowns over Trump's re-election.
Wild. Yeah.
I kind of don't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of the right for just spending the last 4 years just preparing for every possible way that they could combat the shenanigans. And
you know what? Something else to consider that is so strange. Had they, he probably would have won he probably would have won in the other election, I guess, if circumstances weren't so bad with the pandemic and all, I suppose. And they would have been done with him by now. Now,
right. It would have been. They would have been on to somebody else.
Yeah,
true. It's true. It was their own doing. Sunny Hard. This election has caused a split in the corn industry. What are your thoughts on finding and pushing people to the left or right only sections companies? What are your thoughts on finding and pushing people?
You actually mean porn?
To left or right only sections companies. Corn,
try again with $10 and we'll
if you send more money, maybe we'll be able to read it clearly. I'm not sure I understand what that means.
Industry.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Pink like peachy. Thanks for the yellow boy. We should be afraid of Kamala voters. Heard their rhetoric lately. They wanted us in camps for not taken the jab, they are afraid we'll do the same thing to them, and they want to do to us. Yeah, I think it's a lot of projection. A lot of them seem mentally ill. Like this here gal.
My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be
we love a self-hating white woman. It's so noble. Ugh. What a good person you are for hating your skin color.
Oh, we may not.
This is what I can already tell. This person contributes nothing to society. She's in a big t-shirt. She's got a weed smoking poster in her room. This is a useless
it's a good
person.
movie, The Shining, at least.
Yes, that is a good movie, but like,
it's not a poster; it's a tapestry.
Oh yeah, it looks like a glow in the dark thing. I can just tell this is a useless person.
Rights tomorrow.
And she stretched her earlobes out, which is like so 2010.
I never have understood that ever. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed with the last bit of dignity that I have left.
I just have no sympathy for maybe white people in general. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe that's my weird bias. You're a white woman. What are you sobbing about? Okay, enjoy your life. Don't endure it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right. I guess we could let her
fight, and if it turns out that shit flips, great, hell yeah. But right now, I'm just not. I can't fucking deal with this shit right now.
Well, you had the wherewithal to pick up your phone and
yeah,
down, so I think you'll be just fine.
Okay, this looks extremely.
I mean, you said worry about hitting a
You
man.
gotta keep living, man. LIVIN.
This is a very TikTok-y generation thing to do. I see a lot of men, very young men doing this, and then they'll probably dance. I'm here
doing
for
this, standing back to back, and then someone runs around them.
Oh yeah, and then they'll probably break out in a dance or something. And these are way too. Yeah,
this is one of the machines that like swerves around you.
There's probably just somebody running around them with an iPhone.
No, as you can see in the shadow, it's something's holding the phone.
Oh, and it goes around you.
I've seen these in Times Square. This is so retarded. These are not
it's
men.
Just so pandering. Just
the
worry
pointing.
about you.
What is this?
I saw this on election night. It was just the news media because I always watch the most left station. Depending on who's running. If it's who I think is going to win, I watch the opposite. And they were showing this.
That's funny. That's why I was watching a lot of MSNBC and CNN. I was like, I just want to see what the other side
is. It's all
is.
I can watch. It's like, what did they expect, though?
They thought they were going to win.
Maybe the people that actually went out hang out. Maybe.
Oh. Is this for real? I feel bad for these people. This is like a one-woman show.
This is. I think there's been a lot of these TikToks, and I think there's been a lot less crazy reactions. It's just like older videos of people freaking out that they go when Kamala lost or whatever. But what do you got to say, little lady?
If I get pregnant and my boyfriend says I have to abort, I'm killing him too.
What?
Because I'm gonna get the double homicide charge, baby. Double whammy, double. If I get...
Wow, that's really horrible.
It's really drastic and really
guess what? If you get pregnant and your boyfriend wants you to not keep it, you don't have a very good boyfriend. And he probably doesn't like you that much.
That's really weird.
Oh, here's a weird one.
America, how can you do this to us again? What the fuck? How are we supposed to live another 4 years like
I thought this was
this?
Bobo.
What the hell? What did you do to us?
I can't even.
America, how can you do this to us again? What the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, in my old age of 32 on Wednesday, I mean, it's always very divided. It's always very back and forth from Republican to Democrat. It's not worth sitting in your basement leaning over the arm of your chair.
You're
and
right.
talking this way. like I mean, my lifetime, how many we've seen. It's not like it's always just been one or the other. In another 4 years, something else will happen, buddy. It'll be all right.
He's worried he can't get his abortion now.
And as far as his outfit, all he sees is a couch. So
yeah,
A+.
He's wearing a couch. This is too
one
many
again?
bracelets. Oh God. Okay. I probably won't be posting on here for a while because my rights have just been stolen. Fuck everyone who voted for Trump. I'll be okay eventually, but right now I am really suffering. My mental health is horrible right now. I feel like it was horrible to begin with.
Remember how it died when you started walking. That's my life. That's my life. I put up a fight, taking out my earrings. Don't you know the vibe? Don't you know the feeling? It's just been the night.
even crying.
Me on your ceiling. That's your price. That's your price. Well.
Oh, I think she might be. I think this is a retarded person.
Or maybe deaf. Is she speaking sign language?
Yeah, maybe that is
yeah.
sign language. Oh, yeah. God. I don't think anyone's trying to knock up the deaf girl. I think you're all right.
The other thing I just wonder is, he just got in office. Not in office, even. How the rights aren't taken away yet.
But they've been made to feel.
So we see what happens. Poor gal.
No rights. No rights have been or will be taken away. If you want to get an abortion, you still can go get an abortion. If the state you live in is not going to allow you an 8-month abortion, you can go find another state that will.
I don't think nobody should be having an 8-month abortion.
People are.
You voted for a racist, a rapist, a dictator. You voted for a bully, a bigot, and a narcissist.
I like that she's
You
reading
are a
both.
wine drinking Karen alcoholic, and I've had enough. I like your cat eye glasses, but you need to stop it. Oh,
Yes, you voted for someone who said he would have no problem using the military to kill his opponents. You voted for mass deportation of people, including people that are here legally.
Uh-oh.
If you think you voted for someone who's going to somehow give you more money and put more money in your pocket, you were tricked. None of his concepts of economic plans will ever benefit anyone who
Oh, okay. So you're going to give back all the money you're going to save?
isn't
How
a
about we
millionaire or
just
billionaire. You voted against the rights of women to have body autonomy, no fault.
It's like so embarrassing when an older lady like this is like, oh no, abortion. It's like it should not be the most important thing to you when you're like 50 plus years old.
It's an important issue to many, but you gotta, this is the country you live in, and people voted for what people, if you want to simplify it as much as people voted for the price of eggs instead of women's bodies, then you live in America, and that's what we did. So either grin and bear it or leave. And I don't mean that people voted for the price of eggs, but in so many simple terms, the economy meant something to some people, and Kamala never even covered that at all. But yeah, I understand. And also, what does this woman care?
It's so wild to me that women would take their one and only vote on the fear of a hypothetical rather than what actually is. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, what if I get pregnant? What if I don't want to keep it? What if I want to terminate it? It's like, that's 3 what ifs rather than what actually is, which is the economy, which is inflation, which is the open border. Like that is happening. The what if of maybe a futuristic abortion is not happening. So,
oh, I wonder what a futuristic abortion would be like. They send you to space and then they keep the live baby at a space colony. It's something to consider.
Oh.
I'm teasing.
Maybe a futuristic one, like would go back in time before you
right
have sex with the person. Who is this soy?
So yeah, this picture that says the Kamala Harris supporters are crying, and it's obviously people really crying. They're not crying because of a loss. They're crying because they're mourning a loss. Like
they're mourning.
Crying. All of you privileged people literally do not know at all what it is like to have your human rights on a ballot. I have no fucking clue what that feels like.
This is who I don't feel bad for. I do not feel bad for these provocateurs on TikTok. The people I do feel bad for are the people that are actually worried, that watch the election in their homes and then were disappointed and tucked themselves into bed, actually scared. That's awful to me. This is not that. I don't know what the fuck this kid's saying, and he's not helping. So
none of his rights are being taken away. Nobody's rights are being taken away.
I literally cannot fathom with a single bone in my body.
Great sweater.
In any single way how anyone would want to vote for Donald Trump. I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. Sorry. It's just like when I grew up, I tried really hard to fit in with straight people.
How old could you possibly be?
Right. 20?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you're clearly not worried about fitting in if you got the same cow nose piercing.
That's very in these days with the Utes. The Utes.
I see, yeah.
So, yeah. This picture that says the Kamala Harris supporters are crying, and it's obviously people really crying.
They're not crying. They're mourning. Okay. No one died.
All right. Somebody is wrapped in a blanket.
I just don't understand why we can't have.
Like, can we have a female president?
Why not?
Because people
Who
want
said
somebody.
that? You or her? Did she say it?
And intelligent and like perfect for the position do we have to be? Like why? I just don't
shut up. Shut up.
Oh no, I can't sleep. I don't understand the world.
Why can't we have a female president?
Oh my god, this person has how many piercings on their face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 piercings in just what I can see. Who knows how many are more under the bangs?
Neck tattoos are hardcore too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And those are like the ones in just in the skin.
How do you sleep face first on a pillow when you have all that going on?
I would have so many freaking God. I had a Monroe one time, and it kept getting caught in the split in my teeth, and then my lip
really
connected to the back of it because I had like where was it here? I had like a split in my tooth there, and I had a Monroe. I'm like, this is the best day ever, and then I'm like, I had to take it out after like 2 weeks, but
oh no, you only had it for 2 weeks?
I had to. It just kept getting caught there, and then I'd be like,
oh no, did it hurt?
I don't mind to get done
Yeah.
or to be caught there. No, it doesn't hurt when you get it done. I never intended to keep it forever, but I thought it was cool at the time. I don't mind face piercings. She looks fine. I don't know.
Uh-oh, the dog is consoling her.
This is a big song on TikTok too. When something emotional is happening, it gets going. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I just keep hearing it.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Billie Eilish. Yes.
Right.
It is, yeah.
Don't have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to
fucking like we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because bitch, recount the vote. Guys, we
She looks like Ducky from The Land Before Time.
Yeah, there's so many things wrong. Are those braces? Number one, not saying that that's bad. But I'm telling you, you're not old enough to vote even. Well, I mean, there are adult braces. I don't know. There's so much wrong with this. I don't feel bad for you, lady. Okay.
I had
It's
adult
gonna
braces.
be all right.
I had adult braces.
Fucking like we don't.
So it's fine.
Did you?
Okay. Yeah, that was in college.
I just thought she was so young she couldn't vote. That's why she had braces.
It sucks if you get the metal ones. Like
literally don't even have to.
She really should have got the ceramic ones, but
my buddy Elliot had adult braces too.
We don't.
And it's only a minute in time. I just was wondering if this woman's like 12 and TikToking.
Yeah.
And, when I don't think she has stake in the game, but I don't know.
Yeah. Very weird. Very weird. Very.
Oh no, but old enough to get a piercing, so old enough to vote.
Look at her shirt. Her shirt has like some sort of a satanic ritual on it.
Don't even have to out because it's not even real. Because
summoning demons. That's what her shirt says. Let's summon demons. Okay.
right.
What is this? This looks like Bill from Guess Who.
for the astrology girlies, I just want to know.
Remember Bill from Guess Who? Same head, same like no hair.
What's Guess Who?
Guess Who is like, does your person have glasses? No. And you flip down all the people. Keanu. Guess Who was the greatest game?
No, I never.
No, you flip it all up. It's like you flip them all up, and they're just pictures of faces.
It's
And
a 2-person game.
It's a 2-person game, and all the people are flapped up, and like you pick a card, and okay, your person is Bill, and Bill's bald, maybe a little bit of red hair, blue eyes. So then you're trying to guess what person the other person has, and you both have the same set of whatever it is, 50 faces. And let's say the other person has Maria. Maria, if I remember correctly, is like a Spanish woman, black hair, big nose. So you go, oh, does your person have glasses? No. And then you flip down everybody who has glasses. And then it's the other person's turn. Oh, does your person have brown hair? No. Then you flip down all the people that have it. And you keep doing that until you can guess who the other person has.
It's like Clue, but for like looks of people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And this woman looks like a man named Bill who was in Guess Who.
Or she may have cancer too.
Now I have to
think
find this. Bill from Guess Who. What this is.
Good night, Mr.
Holy shit. I haven't seen this in a long time. I haven't actually. Okay, you see this? Okay, take a mental picture of that.
Okay.
Okay, maybe she doesn't look like Bill per se.
But memory.
That's Bill. So you'd be like, does your person have like a pointy head? And he'd be like, yes. And be like, you have Bill.
That's right. Well, maybe like the new age Bill. That's I like that. That's what it reminded you of. Santa with a cone head and red hair. Wow.
Oh my God. Maria. Oh, this is like really, really, really bringing me back. I played this game all the freaking time. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm getting fully sidetracked here. Like side scratched. Oh my God. Remember Alex?
I don't remember any of them, but
oh shit. You don't remember any of this?
Look,
it's Alfred.
If I asked my brother, it like in the bowels of my mind, maybe I kind of remember something like this.
This is
Does your player have bows and red cheekies? Yes, she does. And then you write that down and
for sure worked at the DMV. Absolutely.
I love Anne.
Oh, Bernard. Bernard looks like a
Bernard.
Ukrainian soldier. Wow.
Yeah.
I was a little scared of him. Bill, of course, Bill.
Bill is the jolliest of the bunch.
Yep.
So
Charles. Yes. Wow. Not now, Charles. Claire. Claire, you get Claire, you'd kind of be like, I'm screwed because she was the only girl with red hair.
Everyone knew Claire.
It's like
Everyone was clairvoyant on Claire.
David looks weird. I never even
looks
realized
like a murderer. It's not right. He should be arrested, and even though he's a extra character. No, that's
I blood pressure pill. David, as you might have guessed, is Amish. Yes, of course he's Amish. Eric, I remember Eric. Eric grew up in coastal Maine, manning his father's nets on their fishing boat as early as middle school.
So could you ask questions like, did your character grow up on a fishing boat?
Well, you wouldn't know the backstory. He's only guessing.
What if you
the backstory.
played over and over again?
You
Also,
could
why
say,
would you need to know this much of a backstory? If it's a game about looks,
right? I guess you could say, does your person look like they grew up on a fishing boat?
Yeah, is your character ashamed that his only son would publicly humiliate the family by donning the cap of a simple sailor when their bloodline had been fishermen for centuries? Yes.
Yes. Remember Franz? It's Franz.
The night before the photo shoot. Does your character the night before the photo shoot to forever capture Fran's face as his face as a part of Guess Who? Fran was nervous. Was he nervous as a Berlin nightclub fanatic? When Fran got nervous, he did cocaine. Oh my God, Chrissy, what is this?
I don't know. See, I don't know these backstories. This person is just like creative writing here.
Oh, these didn't come with the cards.
No, not at all. Not at all. This person's just like writing a backstory for each person. Oh my God, George looked depressed.
I get it. George,
elderly, homeless. Wow,
that's hilarious. Okay, I really thought
Herman.
that both. I love the name Herman.
Joe again.
Sassy Joe. Joe had a quiet, monogamous suburban life. That's right. Children prior to his selection for Guess Who.
Wow. I remember all these people. Maria. See, what did I say? Brown hair.
Yes. And a beret.
A bohemian woman from Paris. Wow.
Ah. Oui. Maria.
Max?
How do you solve a problem like Maria? Max.
He was the proprietor of an Italian restaurant for the umpteenth time.
Who wrote this? Give him a show.
Oh my God, Paul. The oldest
like
member of the game.
He looks like a priest.
He was an elder statesman.
He was grandfatherly figure to many.
Peter looks just like who? Rodney Dangerfield.
He does.
I don't get
no respect.
Wow.
I think we both paused waiting for somebody to say it.
Philip. Richard. I remember Richard. Robert looks so sad. Like deeply depressed.
No one looks particularly happy.
Sam does.
Oh, Sam
tiny
looks
mouth.
jolly.
Tiny mouth.
I'm Sam.
I'm Susan. Susan is a definitely like 80s or the 70s. What? The 1970s was a less accepting time for transgenders. Susan kept it quiet.
The secret eventually leaked to Guess Who. And thankfully, the news was met with widespread warmth and understanding. That's wonderful. The only backlash was with regards to how the information would change the actual Guess Who. Wow. I don't know who wrote this, but it's hilarious.
Tom looks like a liberal journalist. Wow.
Yeah.
See, now do you understand?
I get it. But for a time there, I did think that they had those backstories on the cards. And then, well, how many times can you play this game?
I played it every day for many years.
Enjoy.
So anyway, you can understand why I thought that this woman looked like Bill.
Well, I forgot how we got here. Hang on. While we watch this person, I have to pee, or else I'll pee my pants. Be right back.
Don't pee your pants.
I have been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's not so much.
Okay, so I was wrong. A lot of astrologers were wrong. A lot of us were wrong. But if you think that right now is the time to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude? Who literally cares?
She is so like vitamin D deficient. She looks like really unhealthy. None of these people look good.
About that. That is like the least of our worries. This is my career. I have built a life off of reading the stars for people and getting it right.
Well,
but if you're going to come into my comments and complain that, well, I'm no longer going to believe in astrology after this. Who gives a for real? Let's be for real right now. That is the last of our worries. My mom can't lose her Social Security. We can't lose our Medicaid.
Why do you
our
feel like?
Medicare.
Oh God.
There are real things happening in the world right now. And I know that like you guys think this is some big gotcha, but I don't give a if you think astrology is not real right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like, I thought this was going to be fun, but it's just a lot of mental illness.
Hey girlies, so just so you know, IUDs will last throughout the entirety of his presidency. So if you want to have somewhat of a choice over your body, you should probably go get one. Hey girlies.
Yeah, go get one. No one's stopping you. Oh, this is great. This is Destiny's Melty.
Slovenia? Yeah. I mean, they're still outstanding. Are they not counting them here? What's going on, Vadim? You should know this. Why isn't Philadelphia counting votes? Call them up. Call them. Do we have contact? Hello, if you're watching the stream right now and you work in Philadelphia, we'll put you on stream. I'll call you. I want to know what is going on. What the hell is going on right now? Send me pictures. I know you're out there. I know somebody's listening. Slovenia?
Oh, Destiny's funny. He's just like endless entertainment. Endless. Oh yeah, that was Destiny's Meltdown. Has anybody watched his stream where there are more meltdowns? Oh, Gabriel Knight, thank you for the yellow boy. It's disturbing how badly the media has brainwashed and terrified people over this election. Some of the Harris voters and Democrats I know genuinely believe they're going to be imprisoned or worse. It's really sad. I went from like enjoying the idea of like poking fun to now it's like they're these poor things. They're in a prison of their own making. Mark Sart, did you see the video of the woman traumatizing her kids over Trump being elected? CPS needs to be called on her and her husband. That's horrible. Your kids should not really know or care who the president is. Let kids be kids. Erica, thank you for the orange boy. Erica is the queen of the chat. Let's play the little sound effect.
Best.
Do 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 do. Do. Chrissy started doing Tramer guest cards as a child. You're right. I did. Thank you, Erica. Queen of the chat. Queen. So, Keanu, are you familiar with a person named Destiny? A streamer named
Yes.
Destiny? Okay.
Mhm. Oh, and I'm sure he was I saw maybe he was having like a cope reaction.
A cope
to-
moment. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Here it
they're
is.
still outstanding. Are they not counting them here? What's going on, Vadim? Why isn't Philadelphia counting votes?
Call him up.
Call him. Do we have contact? Hello, if you're watching the stream right now and you work in Philadelphia, we'll put you on stream. I'll call you. I want to know what is going on. What the hell is going on right now?
I
Send me
like him.
pictures.
I actually really like him. Well, I did from some stuff I've seen of him, but then he kind of was disgraced, I think, and now he's just having a moment. Yeah.
Why did you like him?
I think we watched him on a whatever podcast, and I liked what he was saying on there. It was one of the debates, but I couldn't tell you. And then what? Did he get married?
His
and it was
wife
an
left
open
him. Like
relationship
he
and-
like very open. I think he engaged in some butt activities with another man, and then she left him for another man. Very messy, very embarrassing.
Okay, so he's
content.
just a gay gentleman, or
Very-
maybe somewhere in
yeah.
between gentleman, and
He's an in-betweener.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he gets riled up, but
Yeah. People find him entertaining, I guess.
But I want it to be you.
How uncreative! Like so many of these videos is just someone else's song or thing playing while
this
they
is
look upset into
TikTok.
the camera.
You type in what song is trending, and then you play it, or somebody, it's a thing of trend. You wouldn't. I don't know how to TikTok, but I can watch it all day for some reason, and it's a lot of overlap. It's the trends. That's what.
Yeah. And I get
people
it.
like
It's very easy and brainless to do.
You know what else they do to you, Chrissy? Because they do now have every, I don't know, hour that you're scrolling through TikTok, some person pops on the screen that TikTok has a TikToker that TikTok has probably paid, and they're like, "Hey there, why don't you take a break from scrolling? If you need to shut your eyes for a minute or take a walk outside." I'm like, "Don't you tell me what to do." And then you keep going. Right. It's
That's
so
funny.
bizarre.
Yeah, I'm sure that really works and gets people to turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
This reminds me of several people from Guess Who.
She literally looks like a Guess Who character.
She does.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect
Does your person have bug eyes? Does your person have a thyroid issue?
that demented man, I will burn this whole fucking place to the ground.
She does not
What?
look well. Nobody
Lady.
looks good this close.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
here's
she's
another.
particularly she's interesting.
I personally think that if all of these men are voting to take our rights away, they don't deserve to touch a woman for the next 4 years. So, hope you thought that through, you guys.
Oh God. See how long that lasts.
That was cute.
Weren't they going to do a sex strike during Trump's first presidency?
I'm tired, so I'm finna go to bed because it's past my bedtime. But I'm telling y'all right now, if I wake up tomorrow and anybody besides Auntie, Madam, Vice President, Kamala Harris is president tomorrow, I'm gonna crash out. I'm crashing out because the last time I went to bed and I left the country in y'all hands, I thought I was gonna wake up to Hillary Clinton being president.
Yeah.
And I'm not
No, what
saying
is
that I wanted her.
Is that's literally what everyone says about we went to bed, Trump was winning.
Right.
No, I mean, is that just the cope that every person that when you don't want it, whoever you don't want to win, I went to bed, they were winning. That's why you should stay up all night like me and watch it turn. Now he's saying that happened during Hillary? Like, wait, please.
Yeah.
Stop. That was a landslide too.
President. But I wanted her more than Donald Trump.
Well, I think Trump did not win the popular vote in 2016, but he did win the Electoral College.
Okay, but I can't take
Call
that
it
kind of.
that night. They did.
I don't remember. Maybe somebody in the chat. I remember 2020 very well. I just don't.
I know, but
2016.
everyone has this that it's just such a weird cope. went to bed, everything was fine. Woke up, it was doomsday. And that just goes for both sides. That's the weirdest thing. I haven't heard one person. He's going back however many years that was now. Sire, stay up then.
Yeah, don't go to sleep.
Kind of stress. My anxiety is too high. I can't handle that. Last
Makes
time
you
I
seem
woke up
quite
at 3 in the
calm.
morning thinking I was having nightmares because they announced that Donald J. Trump was the president of the country. Y'all better not. If I'm leaving the country in y'all hands while I go to bed. I'm tired. I'm old. I can't stay up late. I got work in the morning. If y'all piss me off tomorrow, oh, it's on.
I wonder what his job
I like
is.
him though. Yeah, gotta say
He's entertaining.
He's got a nice way
Uh-oh,
about it.
this
Yeah.
lady.
I'm sorry. No.
This is a funny one.
Why?
This is-
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Okay,
I
and
do
this is
feel
one
bad
that
for
I'm
this
not
person.
sure. No, is this one I'm not sure about because this could be from. There's one of that girl going around. I've seen that for years. The fuck you, right? The
Oh,
white girl.
This
doing
person is
that.
a nurse
Yeah.
too. Look, she's in scrubs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, nurse.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know if this is about the election though. It might just be her freaking out. Isn't it? Could be.
Oh, there is a video of a blonde lady who like genuinely looks insane. She's got like red eyes and she's screaming.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
was
Yeah.
I had her, I forget her name. I'm so sorry, but I had her on my podcast and her video of her melting down over something completely unrelated got mixed up in with an election meltdown montage.
Right. Yes.
Oh,
She's
what's
a nurse.
this?
See, those were scrubs. Yeah.
Oh, why? Okay, what about this one?
This is all pretty great. Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will ever
Sit
happen.
in your
It'll
gaming
be like the
chair
first
and
time.
play some Dress to Impress on Roblox. Okay, it's gonna be fine. You have a bright future ahead of you. Okay, I your nails are fine. Your eyebrows could use some work, but you've a good base going on. All right, there's no reason to cry like this. You
Yeah.
are not a marginalized group. I'm so sorry, but you're not. It's gonna be okay.
And even for the so-called marginalized groups, they're fine too. Everyone is fine.
Right. We
I
don't
mean,
walk
you're-
around in their shoes, though. I don't.
Are you really going to be struggling with cheaper groceries, cheaper gas? Your tax dollars not going to wars. Is that going to really harm everybody?
If there are cheaper groceries, then Grubhub will be cheaper. I assume too, because
It'll
the
all be
restaurants have to
cheaper.
buy from somewhere. So that's a win for.
Yeah,
America.
because gas will be cheaper because once we start drilling our own oil again, then energy will be cheaper. Thank you, Crash, becoming a new member, and thank you, Adam Simon, for gifting 1 Chrissie Mayr membership. Yeah, some of these do look fake.
No, they're not. It's not that they're fake, but the one that was going around of the girl like freaking out, it's just a phone call with her cheating boyfriend. It's like 2 years old.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now. Marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So
From
they
on the
they
table.
screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help
Nobody cares.
with the whole family and kids.
Grow up. I'm sorry to say it. Maybe it's because I'm turning 32, but like, grow up. Did you
Yeah,
I
she is
have
acting like
nothing
a
to
kid.
say for you. I do not feel bad for you. Like, stop. Chin up. It's gonna be fun.
Chin up, princess. Who's this with?
I
the
saw
kid?
this lady.
Voted
She
for that
frightened
man,
me.
If you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Wow. Looks like a
I don't
bug.
care about how shitty your life gets under his policies.
Well, you're not very nice and hideous
Live with that
glasses, and you
decision.
really shouldn't be so
Let
angry.
it make.
Yeah. These are the kind of people that I think should be forced to pay more, like pay the same amount for gas and groceries while everyone pays
It
less.
is it's something to consider.
Because you were
Whoever
so
you voted for, that's the price of things that you get, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have 2 presidents. One for people that want one thing, and then one for see.
Well, that's
this is
why
how-
there's a lot of talk of secession, like if the country were going to split in two, how that would look.
Oh no. If people need to listen, we live in this country. It's probably too large of a country. That's why we all fight all the time. There's no curated list of things. So hopefully we can all just be nice to each other. And it honestly, it always goes back and forth, doesn't it?
It does.
So
True.
we're trying to enjoy life, not endure it.
Yeah. That's good advice. Ride the guy. Hold on. Let me go to my car so I can rant and yell like a psycho and then post it on social media because I desperately need some attention. Better do it on TikTok. Oh, it's Michael Gavinali. Hey, Chrissy, did you get my tweet? I wrote a Twitter article about Kamala Harris and why she lost for what? I know, Michael.
She'll
And you
get
voted,
right to it after this.
You voted for her, Michael.
Machine Gun Ali.
I did not see your Twitter article. Are you confusing articles with tweets?
Okay. I just would like everyone to know that this is fake Kiki. I did not write that in my own stream. I just want everyone to just be aware. Hello, fake Kiki. Thank you, though. We welcome you, but it's not sitting here typing such a thing.
This is another good nightlife meltdown. Woohoo! This lady. First of all, scarves out.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7. Because conservatives are dangerous for anyone who isn't
the drama.
Completely dangerous.
She is a guest
like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. So I think we should all get a public service warning. Don't you? I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted
my old roommate
for that
Susan.
orange piece.
So
she would eat my
she looks like
kind bars in the middle of the night. Yeah.
She looks like a nun who, I don't know. Then
she looks like she gets none.
Love, and then, yeah. She is not a marginalized group, okay?
No.
I do not feel bad for these white women with lazy eyes shouting into their TikToks about how dangerous things are. It's enough, all right? Can we just please get along? A little, lady.
Unless she's got unless illegals have taken over her apartment building, she's not really in any danger. Wow.
Well, yeah, maybe it was her. I don't know. Maybe her scarf was on too tight. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Did you see Jimmy Kimmel melting down? I'm sure Gino must have seen it.
Oh my God. I love when Jimmy cries.
Okay, let's see.
He was shouting through it, so I couldn't really see it.
Let's be honest. It was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate.
Not for Jimmy Kimmel, though, who is completely insulated from whoever is in charge because he's a millionaire and he can hire, he can afford everything and nothing affects him.
Right.
And this is all posturing.
To tear up Jimmy, it was one thing when you know your kid is having an issue That was heartfelt. This is who are you tearing up for? I don't know.
For science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a
for free speech. Good one, Jimmy.
terrible night for poor people,
He
for
doesn't
the
even
middle
have free
class, for
speech. Someone wrote this for him. He can't even say what he wants on his own fucking show. Free speech, Jimmy. You used to have women crush cans of beer with their breasts or something.
That was the real
Man
him.
Show? Yeah, please. It's another just like Howard. Same thing. Very
seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for the truth,
NATO,
and democracy and decency. And
that's what they all do. They confuse democracy with bureaucracy, and they think democracy is just whatever they want, not what clearly more than half the country wants. Retarded. Oh my god, there's so much. I don't know. I thought these would be funny. I'm getting like more sad for people and then sometimes angry.
I'm more sad for, well, I'm annoyed with the straight white women crying on TikTok. I mean, relax. It's going to be fine. It'll be all right. But
how do we know they're straight?
I don't, but yeah. And I get the whole reproductive rights thing, but let's just wait and see what happens. The notion that it's been taken away the moment that he's the president elect is let's just see what goes on, right?
Yeah.
It's what they've been
stockpile. If you're really worried, get on birth control, various different kinds. Have the men that you have they sleep with wear condoms and or be on birth control, and stockpile all your Plan B between now and January 20th. That's what you
would
could
that
do.
go away too? That would be terrible.
No, but it's there's no reason to be afraid. It's again, no one's forcing anybody to get pregnant.
Yeah. I meant more like the young. I don't know. TikTok, I don't think any of them know. Anybody that's like performatively sad on TikTok is okay. What are you actually sad about? It's the people that touch bed at night, right?
Even better, move to a state where it's legal. Move to New York, move to California, move to Colorado, and get your 9-month abortion. Go nuts. It's just it's such a crazy thing to get upset. And such a crazy
hot
thing
topic. Yeah.
People, yeah. There's people act like there's no birth control when there's not many forms of birth control, and there's Plan B, and so you shouldn't really get to a place where you have to have an abortion. That's super irresponsible.
I'm just gonna eat I meant the women on TikTok that are young and that they're not like a marginalized group. I do understand the sort of, I just don't like anybody being able to, my body, my choice, right? I don't want anybody to tell me to get a flu shot either. You know what I mean? Anything having to do with the body should just be between that person and if they believe in a God and their doctor. That's what I've always felt about it. But just young people performatively being mad on TikTok is, let's wait and see what happens. It's going to be okay. Yeah.
M8566 used to be the runner-up, was made VP. Make them work together again. Oh, God. Michael Gavinelli, I vote for Harris because Trump reminded me of my dad. Hey, a lot of people did exactly that. My dad is obnoxious and have the same trait as Trump. Your dad is a successful businessman? Oh, my God. How embarrassing.
Your dad have the same traits as I'm just teasing Michael Gavinelli. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard him write in. I voted for Harris because Trump reminded me of my dad.
Hey, Michael, at least your dad is alive. At least there's that. Rhinoceros, thank you. Oh my God, for the red boy. Holy cow.
He's the
All is fair.
best.
He is the absolute best. What are you welding there? That's a man. All is fair in love and war. I can say that these lovely ladies do a public service. Now it's confirmed. Libs might actually have to go get a real job. Womp womp.
Oh,
Yeah.
rhinoceros.
Thank you, rhinoceros. It's a lot of fear. A lot of people being afraid when they don't need to be.
At the end of the day, we're never going to be a country where everybody completely agrees on everything, but stay calm and we'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. And I think if women are afraid that they won't be able to get an abortion, I think you should live your life in such a way where you won't have to need an abortion. I think that's a good adjustment to make.
I'd be like, if I'd say, well, everybody makes accidents. And I'll tell you right now, I've literally never had an abortion, right? Ever. I would tell you if I had. But human nature, accidents happen. Do I think it should be happening at 8 months? No. But I just don't think it should be something that's in like the government, but everything is, I guess, when you break it down. It was yeah. And that's why it's such a hot button issue. But it doesn't affect exactly half of America. So some people care about other things. And
Yeah.
hey,
I was interviewing a girl earlier. God, was it today? She had a baby. This was all with her partner. Had her husband even had a baby, then had an abortion, then had another baby.
Ooh.
And I was like, oof.
That's okay.
I was really, I was like,
the-
wow.
what
And I
was
was
the
like, well,
reasoning
I wanted to be
for
like, why? And I'm like, are you ever going to tell your daughters that you killed one of their siblings? Like, I don't know. I had more questions than I was able to ask.
What was the reasoning?
I didn't ask her why she did it. I just asked if she regretted it, and she said she did.
I didn't see. I wouldn't look at it necessarily like killing one of their siblings. I guess, but with the same person, or was it like different? That
Her
is weird.
husband.
That's very
Yeah.
odd. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
Celine. Celine says, my two uncles who I loved are white guys for Harris. I'll never let them live it down. Good for you, Celine. And that's a very cute dog.
That's what America's about. Two
Mhm.
white guys for Harris. It's hysterical. I'd love to meet them.
Yeah, now I kind of want a white guys for Harris shirt, like to wear ironically.
Did you see what was her VP's name?
Tim Walz.
They were his own. I don't know where he was from in Ohio, but the place in Ohio that he was from, they were all wearing shirts. He didn't even win his own county.
Nope. And his whole
No.
family seemingly voted for Trump.
Yeah, and they all wore shirts like waltzes for Trump or something.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really funny.
That's like a big fuck you. He must be a real asshole. My God.
Oh, Celine says Tim is from Nebraska. I think you're thinking of JD Vance, who's from Ohio.
Same thing. We're not photographers.
Same thing. Oh, you're funny. Eee. Oh my God. I'm so tired.
I think we've
We can watch-
exhausted all the outfits and the reactions.
Yes. The only thing left is Jon Stewart here. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
close us out.
I have not seen this. So
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here's what we know is that we don't really know anything, and that we're going to come out of this election and we're going to make all kind of pronouncements about what this country is and what
Santa on Ozempic.
we're not really going to
He looks
know shit.
older.
And we're going to make it
of
seem
course-
like this is the finality
Of course,
of our
everyone ages. But he
He
just
looks like a friggin' cancer or something.
He looks a lot older. He should. I think he should die. He should embrace salt and pepper and not just be like all salt. He looks older than he could. He should dye his hair a little bit.
We're all going to have to wake up tomorrow morning and work like hell to move the world to the place that we prefer it to be. And I just want to point out, just as a matter of perspective, that the lessons that our pundits take away from these results, that they will pronounce with certainty, will be wrong. And we have to remember that. If you're in 2008, when Barack Obama won,
there's no question that this is the beginning, the first election of the future, really. And I think we are moving towards a post-racial America.
Yeah, that lasted a day.
Post-racial.
And then, of course, in 2012,
I know, George.
Obama won again. And
You
the
do?
lesson was
The GOP needs to send a powerful signal to Hispanic voters that the party respects them.
that was,
What was this
that,
man's
that
name?
was the lesson they learned after that victory.
I think that was Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly. He's disgraced, isn't he? Sort of, yeah.
I don't know.
What was it? Something about? I can't remember. It was, when they were, it was the phone messages or something with the ladies. Bill
Oh.
O'Reilly. Yeah.
He had some untoward voicemails.
Get untoward voicemails. Yes.
That was and they were certain of it. And send a powerful signal to the Hispanic community. The GOP did.
He's on Ozempic.
When Mexico sends
He did
its
not look
people,
like
they're
this.
bringing drugs.
He did not look like that 2 years ago. Am I wrong here? Like,
He looks
what's
worse when he brought his show back, which was really at the beginning of this election cycle, so it couldn't have been. Yeah, he did not look like this 2 years ago. He went
maybe
great
we
quick.
haven't seen him in a while, but like his eyebrows are drooping into his eyes.
Yeah, he's doing this. His face is melting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
Maybe
I didn't know
just-
he brought his show back. Maybe it's just because we haven't seen him in a while. But
The GOP did.
When Mexico sends its people, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Which apparently was the winning message. And that taught Democrats in 2016 what?
Maybe what the Democrats will be looking for is somebody with some inside experience, but who's a generation younger.
It's obviously going to be younger. It's going to be from a new generation.
Yeah.
Need I say it?
It's a great honor and humility. I
he's
accept
still
this
our president
nomination.
right now. Isn't that frightening?
Yeah. He's somewhere in the
guy.
White House sipping Metamucil.
Poor guy.
And that turned out to be a winning message again, which led to an insurrection. And the lesson from that was
when Donald Trump leaves office on Wednesday morning, he will leave Washington a pariah.
Donald Trump will never be allowed to set foot in the Capitol again.
Womp womp.
Never.
Ever. My point is this. But this isn't the end. I promise you. This is not the end.
So dramatic.
It is, but I guess he's having a good message there, even though he's saying like, yes, they thought it wouldn't, but it's gonna be all right. In so many words, I think he's trying to say with his Ozempic face. Like skinny.
And we have to regroup, and we have to continue to fight and continue to work day in and day out to create the better society for our children, for this world, for this country that we know is.
I actually love that because instead of, God, what are we going to do? No, your party didn't win. But if you feel you've been wronged by who is in the presidency, then you fight in your own way to try and fix it. That's a good message, Ozempic Santa. I do like that.
Ozempic Santa.
It's possible.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, Come on, go register. Do what Scott Pressler did. Go register people to vote in jails and the Amish and in different counties that are
At the end of
important.
the day, it's 4 measly years. Okay, so
Yeah,
I think it's
and
gonna be
then
all right.
in 2 years there'll be talk of who's next gonna run.
Yeah,
Adam
I know.
Simon
It's
gives it
exhausting.
one. Chrissie Mayr Keanu. Thank you, Adam Simon. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. These videos are a little. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're sad. Sometimes they're exhausting. I'm gonna
No,
sneeze.
it's a wealth of emotion. Bless you. I know you hate sneezing.
I hate it.
Gesundheit. I don't know
This is
why.
my.
It's the most
This is
fantastic thing.
It's a waste of time. Sneezing is up because you're so out of control. You're completely out of
That is
control
so
of your
German of
head,
you.
your body. My
It's a
body, my
waste.
choice, and I choose not to sneeze.
You can't. It's
I can't.
involuntary.
I can't. This is my 3rd live stream of the day. I'm back to my pre-pregnancy productivity levels.
You've done 3 of them. Enough of this.
Gonna pass out.
We've given enough of ourselves. Go and
Oh.
feed the bean and snuggle him. And
I miss you, Kiki.
I miss you. I'll see you this weekend.
It was not a cute sneeze. No, I will admit that my sneezes are very backloaded. Okay, more chew than ah. Okay, and the chew is very like Joe.
I used to sneeze cute. Now I sneeze like my mom, which is terrifying. It's just Gino goes, I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know how to even respond to it. It's awful. Yeah.
Some people go,
I don't know what's happening.
Chew. That's a front-loaded sneeze.
Yeah. Mine are like just a
Oh, you're front-loaded then. If you go if you're big on the
yeah. There's no chew. It's all
chew.
Yeah.
Ah.
Awful.
You're right, Shadow Dancer. I hate yawning. I hate sneezing.
I love both. You can't help it. Why not love it?
You really let people know where they stand when you yawn.
Are you an ah or a chew person?
I'm a chew person.
my nana, like you have to let it rip. My mom always says, like my nana would go, that can't be healthy for your brain.
When Frank is holding the baby, he does something. Like how you can plug up your nose and make your sneeze like very small and like barely anything. He can do something where he doesn't even have to plug up his nose. He just goes, he just like swallows it somehow. Like if the baby's sleeping on it, he goes, like it hurts. And I'm like, what are you doing? Don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself.
It can't be healthy.
He's like he does something. I have to learn how to do it. He's like,
That's enough.
He swallows it somehow.
Be a man, be a man, be a man.
I like the stifling of bodily functions. It's fun.
Yes.
This is what I worry about. Yeah, he'll blow an eye socket. Pop a blood vessel.
It's not healthy. You gotta let it rip.
Fuck, now I'm yawning. I hate this. Okay.
We'll get some rest, snuggle the bean, eat, and then
I'll see you on Saturday.
I see you Saturday. I'm so excited. How much does the bean weigh now?
21 pounds.
Okay, so he's not enlarging like at such a rapid pace. Now he's just a big
Imagine if I'm like, he's 50 pounds. No, I haven't weighed him in a while. I should weigh him.
Oh, he's so sweet. I can't wait to see him.
He's so cute. We'll have to play that outfit game together, Kiki.
Yes.
Oh God. See, I hate yawning because people go, "Oh man, she's tired," but really it's just your brain doesn't have enough oxygen to survive. So
Oh, you know what? That's true. You need air actually when you yawn. I learned that from a doctor cousin of mine because my mom was like, when you yawn, you're hungry. He said that's not true. You just need air. I always think of that. You're hungry. He went, what did you just say, Mickey? No, you just need air. That's all. Take some deep breaths. We'll be back next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, tell us where we should go. What city we should review.
And everyone take a deep breath so you don't yawn or cry on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
It's all going to be all right, no matter how you feel about it.
It will. All right. Love you, Kiki.
Love you,
Love you, chat. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.